This evening, a gruesome discovery in a cemetery. Cabell County Sheriff's deputies say a baby's body and a broken casket were found by a couple visiting a loved one's grave just yesterday evening.
Kimberly Kagi reports the tragic discovery has investigators searching for answers. Now, we do want to warn you, the details surrounding this case are disturbing.
Cabell County 911, where's your emergency?
It's like someone's dug a grave up at Baylor Cemetery, and there's a baby in the casket thrown over a hill.
Okay, what's the address where you're at?
It's Baylor Cemetery in Salt Rock.
A family visiting the cemetery.
We were here decorating graves for Easter.
Making a find so horrific and heartbreaking.
We found baby clothes.
This 911 call leaving investigators with dozens of unanswered questions.
This is not what I expected to find.
Cabell County deputies say a baby boy's body and a broken casket were found at Baylor Cemetery Thursday night.
You know, and I'm just going to say it, it takes a sick individual, in my opinion, to desecrate a grave and mess with a corpse, period. But when it's that of a child, you know, right now we're referring to this child as Baby Doe.
Adams says that young boy is believed to have been just a few months old. Part of that puzzle investigators are still working to find out is how that child's body got there.
You know, we scoured that entire cemetery last night looking to see if there was any graves that had been disturbed, and we couldn't find any in that specific cemetery that had been disturbed. So now we're wondering if the child was originally buried in that cemetery or if it was brought from somewhere else to that cemetery.
I imagine another challenge in this case is it's a cemetery, so there's not necessarily security video or any of those normal things that you guys might look for in an investigation.
We do think this is an isolated incident. We don't think that this is going to be a trend or anything. But if you have loved ones of that age and they're at a cemetery close to proximity of that cemetery that we found last night, and you think that that grave of your loved one's been disturbed in any form or fashion, please don't hesitate to call. Let us come check it out and get with the caretakers of these cemeteries to make certain that nothing has happened.
A search for answers to find peace for a young boy. Kimberly Kagi, WSAZ, Cabell County.
So if you do have a loved one around that age who was buried and you believe their grave may have been tampered with in Cabell County, we have the Sheriff's Office phone number on WSAZ.com where you can get in touch with the deputies. And we have reached out to who we believe owns the cemetery for a comment, but at this point we have not heard back.